today for the Bitcoin price. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we got the move for Bitcoin. Yes, it's Monday, and that is not too bad news. However, there's one thing we need to consider right now before everyone is going out here and popping the champagne bottles. Let's talk about that. And you do remember I made this video yesterday. Bitcoin break within 24 hours. Well, fast forward 18 hours later, I'm making this video and we got this break. So now the question is, did we reach the price target? What is the next price target? What can we expect for Bitcoin right now? Let's talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button to a new all-time high. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. I'm walking here barefoot on the beach, making a crypto video. The world seems surreal sometimes. Anyways, I want to talk with you about that. And I want to give you a quick recap here on this video which I made yesterday, right? 16 hours ago, where I said Bitcoin break within 24 hours. Let me give you a little recap before we go into the charts and we talk about the exact price targets. Look at this. It means if we break up 107,000 also still leaves us in the ranging zone. Just a second. As we have good news on the downside, It means if we break up 107,000 also still leaves us in the ranging zone. So 107,000, and I said this leaves us in the ranging zone. This is a very, very important detail to consider for you, ladies and gentlemen. What you can see here is this break on the 4-hourly basically reached the price target. I mean, there's like a few $100s left at the time of recording, but I'm basically putting a check mark behind that, right? So we broke up, which actually technically was the lower likelihood. It was a symmetrical triangle. We went bearishly into it and we broke up. Was like a 33% likelihood statistically, right? That's why you don't want to long or short before a confirmed break. But if you took my trading setup, you made some good profits if you waited for the confirmed break. Anyways, we see we reached the price target here already. So whereas this is the 4-hourly, now we need to go back to the higher time frames. And I am switching up back to the weekly. Yes, back to the weekly, to that very, very famous pattern we talked about, right? We are still very close to the support here. But the most important thing is, yes, we got a bounce at the downward sloping support. Yes, we got a bounce at the EMA ribbon. Very correct, ladies and gentlemen. However, this bounce, whereas it's of course not something negative, it's also not something we should get way too excited about. What you can see is we are still within the ribbon, right? And the moment I am starting to flip more bullish again has not come yet. It comes in the moment we are breaking 110,000 US dollars on the weekly candle. So this week is the week. Yes, this bounce was nice. Yes, the break from the symmetrical triangle was nice, but I do want to see a 110,000 US dollar break on the weekly candle. The sun is just rising right now. How beautiful. And if that happens, the following price target it is. And this is what I want to show you. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you are already, before I talk about the price target, before I talk about my trade and everything, I don't know if you're already following my Health channel, where I'm also walking on the beach, but I'm giving some nice information here about weight loss, getting a six-pack, increasing your testosterone, and so on and so on. I leave you the link in the pinned comment. You need to subscribe to the channel. I will do giveaways there. I am posting daily health content, but you need to be subscribed. Leave some support over there. It's anyways completely for free, and health is wealth, guys, literally. So go over to the Health channel and follow me. Pin comment down below, press subscribe on that channel. It's completely for free. Now let's go back to the crypto content. And man, dear ladies and gentlemen, going back to the chart, of course, it gives me some good mood because, well, the profits have increased again, right? So we have, trying to focus, 15.5 million US dollars in unrealized profits, and in realized profits, and in unrealized profits we have like almost back to 9 million US dollars, right? Which are basically, it is at 9 million US dollars now, 9.2 million US dollars in unrealized profits. So the moment Bitcoin breaks back above 110,000, as I mentioned before, is the moment I am myself looking out for a retest, and only then for a retest of the upward sloping resistance, which is currently located at exactly, let me show you this background. Oh man, like, screenshot it and take my face out, right? But how beautiful is this? This is you can literally not paint this. What the heck is, I'm surprised myself right now. Crazy. Just take my face out, right? I know, that's not so nice, especially not in the morning, but this, wow. Anyways, the price target I am looking out for is 126,000. The upward sloping resistance, which would create a new all-time high. But we need a weekly close above 110,000 US dollars. And now you let me know, do you think this is going to happen? Yes or no? Leave it down in the comment section down below. I want to know your opinion, your prediction. And we are going to see each other very soon at the next of Mmcrypto. As always, guys, as always, bye.